Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Aim High with Aimers podcast. Today, we have a really special guest. We have Jess here. She's the CEO and co founder of Aimers College. And we are gonna dive deeper into a little bit of more of a personal level of the school and what it's all about. So, welcome, Jess.
Thank you.
I want to start asking you if you can tell us a little bit more about Amherst College.
Okay, what can I tell you?
Everything, please.
So we started the Amos College a year ago now. We've actually officially opened 1 year ago. So that was very exciting. It was a little bit of a trek, a little bit of a journey to get there. Things actually move a little bit slower than what we expected in this industry. So it's quite a new industry for us to come into. And I think there was quite a few significant changes through that period, but we made it. So we were there. So basically we've opened Amos College. It's something that I've wanted to do quite some time now, but it was just always a matter of the right time. My whole thing was about teaching students in general, specifically with overseas. I was more about wanting to make their journey easier and better and giving them the correct education, obviously most importantly, but I think also teaching students how to integrate into the Australian way of life. We all come from different backgrounds, different cultures. You're from Colombia. My background is Indian. We just understand culturally there's a lot of differences.
Yes.
So it's trying to get them to integrate with us here, as well as us learning about everybody else's cultures as well. It was just a very, I guess, a personal thing for me. I've seen a lot of students struggle, so I wanted to be there for them and help them the best that we can. And so we were doing that through education.
And that's incredible because that's the magic of it.
Yes.
We have students from so many different backgrounds, so many different stories. So if you can help them to thrive and achieve those integrations into the Australian way of living and mostly into the Australian workforce.
Yes.
That's such an incredible and difficult journey for them because it's not easy to get there.
No.
But if we can try to teach them of how to get there, that's a win for everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
And talking about Amherst.
Yes.
So why Amherst College? How the name came out of your mind?
So actually one of my co-founders was a name that he was very connected to. And I also liked it because it's that it contains the phrase aim. So we want to, be all about achieving, aimers, high levels.
Get that goal.
Get that opportunities, empowering students. So it was just, I think it sounded like something I think that identified with all our morals and ethics that come into play. And I guess we've gone with Amos College of Education because the letters end up ACE, which is ACE, which means number one, right?
Oh my God, I didn't know that. This is the first time I found it out. That's incredible.
So that's how we've come up with it all. So it's all about positivity, all about being number one, getting your best opportunities possible.
That's incredible. And because I also connect a lot with Amer's name because it was you can always achieve your goals.
Yes.
But you need to aim for it. You need to have a plan. You need to organize yourself and put that target.
Yes.
And get it.
Yeah.
And
right.
I just feel that was such a important thing to me when I entered the organization because I was they have those clear goals for students that they want to achieve and they want to help them get their own dreams and clear goals together. So that's really nice. And that thing that you were saying about being number one, that's just so cool.
And that's why we've gone with our slogan, empowering the next generation as well. So it's all about, creating that unity and, being one. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Okay, so following that line of students, I have noticed since I started working here that Amers have such a a strong family environment.
Yes.
So for you, that was something you guys planned when you opened the college, or it was something that just coming out while in the journey?
No, actually, a planned thing, I guess, in a sense. Like it's come throughout the journey, but it was very much planned as well. Like I said, that we want to be there as a support. We want to be there as a community. We want to be there as a family. So we want to guide, our students every step of the way, and we want them to feel comfortable. We want to be approachable for everybody. So that's why we've done that, and we've integrated doing a lot of, as you're aware, our events that we've done. We've done the sip and paint, camping trips, our hiking trips coming up.
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga, yep. And so we've done, created these events so that, our students can attend. And also, potential students that may want to look forward to coming here as well. But yeah, just to create that environment. Yes, study, but we want to have everyone comes together and, we just unify as well.
Yeah, that's really nice, because with all the events, I feel like the students get a little bit of a break of like the stress of the Australian day-to-day life.
Yes.
Which Australia is incredible.
Yeah.
They have so many opportunities, but you are always like running, doing things,
It is.
working, studying, and it's like a lot. But if you can have like our little sip and paint, where
Yeah.
you can just like have a little wine and
Yeah.
just enjoy a little bit of like moment to yourself
Yes.
and to connect with other people.
100%.
And that's why Amers start becoming like a really big, strong family unit,
Yeah.
because it's the mix of like what you were having in mind plus what it have been coming together, that all the students have become like friends and
Yes.
just like getting to know new people, and also that networking part of it,
Yeah.
because you never know when someone can be your next boss,
That's
your
right.
next coworker, when they can make a new project together.
Yes.
And they just met someone in a camping trip. That's a good story. But it's like such a nice thing that as a school we are going towards that,
Yeah.
because it's really nice for international students to have that time off.
Yeah.
And sometimes we tend to forget that
Yes.
because we are so focused in goals, which is part of what we want.
Yeah. of
But
course.
it always needs to be like a balance.
I think, and also like the biggest thing is like when they're all mixing in a social environment, and they're all integrating with different races, as well. So culture, yep. Like, so although there's that language barrier, but they have that common ground
Feeling.
as well, because they're all in the same situation. So it's nice when they're like, get to integrate with each other, and
And
they're
someone can
learning each
relate
other's
to you.
cultures, languages. Like they have so much fun. Like it's just a laugh
Nice
for them as well. Yeah,
experience,
it's
yeah.
a nice experience, and I think for me, because I've not been an international student from here, like I will never understand it the way like you would understand it, but I can sense it when I see them and how they actually like talk to each other and integrate each other. It's really nice.
And you also feel it when they come to you and talk with their experience and everything. Of course, it's never gonna be like the same experience,
Yeah.
but you, as like having that close contact with all the students, you also have that closeness to see like they always come to us to tell us their problems, their
Yeah.
stories, their gossips even.
Yeah.
And we kind of like have that, like even if we are not going through the same situation, everyone's situation is different, but we kind of understand the picture of like what
What
is
is
going
happening,
on
yeah.
in their lives and everything.
Yeah.
But that have been such a special thing about Amers that make me also connect myself as a family here.
Yes.
Because it just feels like really warm. And that's something that we always say to students, like, just come to the office. Like, you can come at any time and just like talk and say how you feel, because we are like a little family, and we are welcome you with open arms to just we have your back.
Yeah, that's it. And it's good because we have gone on a like stage of like slow progression, like so because we're all still learning, so like, and the students are learning, so it's kind of like growth together.
Talking about the students, what advice will you give to those students that want to start their journey in Australia?
I would say, firstly, do your research. Research the course that you want to go into, the career perspectives that you're looking at, and research the school. Like, make your phone calls to them, see how you feel about them. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of outside influences directing you to this way, that way, do this, do that. But you need to do it yourself as well. You need to do your own due diligence and really like understand what you want to achieve. What your end goal is and how you're going to best achieve it. But I think that is like a really important thing. Like, obviously, we're all going to promote our own institutions. But at the end of the day, like, you need to do what is best for you and what fits you best.
That's 100% true. Because at the end of the day, students want to study to get a career outcome and to find those dream jobs or to create their own dream jobs.
Yeah.
But I feel like that environment influence a lot of what the outcome will be.
Yes.
And of course, if you have a school that give you that motivation factor, like you can like get the word.
100%.
100%. And well, now that we are talking about that,
Yes.
Why students should choose Amherst College?
Because we're the best. No. It's more, I guess, I would say we're the whole package. We're your one-stop shop. We're here as an institution who's going to provide you high quality education. We are here as your support system. We're here as your family. We're going to guide you every step of the way. Where we can, we will help you get into your dream jobs or at least take that step to, end up at that spot that you wish to go to. So it's not all about just coming here, studying, get your certificate and go. We want to have that post graduation relationship with you. We want to always be here to support you for the long term.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And it's really what we do. It's just like sometimes students also need a little bit of a push, and for those students that really want to get that goal, we always try to push a little bit harder so they can actually try, because there is always this fear, and most in the international community.
Yes.
Because you are in a total new country, you are sometimes doubting yourself, and the English is a super huge big factor.
Of course.
That is always there, and sometimes you can have those like million opportunities, but you don't do it because you don't try or because you are scared. So of course here in Amherst, our key focus as well is like try it, and we are gonna be backing you up because we know the tools and we know how to make you succeed in a way. Of course, we need you to want to succeed, but we will give you like all that support. We have so many things to give that extra support so they can achieve those goals.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think anyone can actually truly fail, because if you try, you've succeeded.
Yes,
so
100%.
That's why I'm a bigger follower of the it's better to try than fail. Right? So you've already like succeeded once you've already tried. And the thing is, you can do the same thing again and again. To get to the point that you need to get to. Yeah. So, like everyone can achieve their goals. There's always going to be negative people that are going to say, oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, you've already done that 5 times. Why are you doing it again? Like the thing is, if you maintain your goal in your mind and you keep trying, you cannot possibly fail. And especially if you go down the line of something that you're passionate about, you cannot fail. You can't fail at your passion. It's not possible, So the only things that will like make you fail is if you listen too much of the negativity of people around you. So it's very important to create that positive circle, the people that are going to be rooting for you. But most of all, you need to have that confidence in yourself and root for yourself, because you are number one.
I love that. I love that. And it's true. It's true, because if you like don't try, you will never know. Like it's better to try, and maybe like probably you will not get the outcome at first, but if you keep trying, of course you will get like something.
Better to try and fail and not try.
And not try and be wondering like what happened if I will go through that pathway.
That's it. You never want to have the what ifs.
You never want to have the what ifs.
Yeah.
That's true. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you a little bit more of a personal question, Jess. about your journey in life and experience in life, if you can have a chat today with Jessica of the past, with your younger self, and you can give her advice, what would that be?
It's going to lead on from what I've already just said. But number one thing is do what you are passionate about. Don't let anyone stop you because you will always succeed. Like it doesn't matter like how or where you are in your life. And some people have better opportunities than what others do. But if that focus remains there and you are truly passionate, just do it. You can do it. And like we are here to support you,
Yeah.
you know. I think that's the biggest thing because I think, you know, culturally, like we're, especially being Indian, always talk, no, you need to do this, you need to be doctor, you need to be lawyer, this, that. Like these were the things. And I think when I was younger, I had the passion of wanting to be a fashion designer. I didn't do it. And to this day, I think about it, you know. But in saying that, like my passions also like evolved. They also did evolve. And, you know, like I'm doing what I want to do because my biggest goal in life has always been to help people, you know, and achieve people. My whole motivation for the future is to continue doing so.
Oh, I love that.
So, but yeah, be passionate, be true to yourself, be confident in yourself. Doesn't matter what anyone else around you says because there's always going to be people to bring you down.
That's 100%
Stay true to yourself. You'll be fine.
I love that. I love that. And it's just like that feeling of like, okay, this is me. This is what I want. And I am just going to do whatever it takes to get.
Yes, 100%.
And that's a really good.
Yeah. And there's always ways. I think people also need to realize like how much people believe in like destiny and fate and things like that. But I think there is multiple paths to your ultimate fate. Like, so you know, like I think destiny is like the paths that you take and the things that are going to happen is your ultimate fate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even like you always think of like people that have succeeded.
Yes.
And you are like, oh, they're just lucky.
Yes.
But of course they have this mix of destiny, but this mix of like keep trying and having that effort. And sometimes people see the ultimate goal, but they don't see the process.
That's it.
And we all have been growing through like a difficult process. But the ones that succeed is the ones that don't stop and believe in themselves.
That's it. And I think, you know, also like there's also like, it doesn't matter what field you go into, there's always going to be competition, there's going to be competitors. And I think focus on you, focus on things, do what you do and continue doing it well. Because as soon as you start putting your focus on everybody else, then that's when your goals start to fall apart. Yeah. So if you do what you want to do and you continue focusing and you're focusing on your road, obviously you'll be aware of what's going on in your industries and so forth. But just be focused on what you're doing because then you can only go up and only aim high.
And aim high. That was really nice. And thank you for sharing that.
You're most welcome.
Because I actually feel like a lot of students kind of feel a little bit stuck.
Yes.
And not knowing what to do, because here in this country there is always like this feeling of I am taking the right decision.
Yeah.
Like I am doing the things in the best way as possible. I like there is always like this kind of feeling.
Yeah.
But if you follow what Jess advice is giving you, it's just like whatever you are doing, just do what makes you happy and you are passionate about, and just do it. Just keep trying. Because no matter what, if you try with your heart, there is going to be a good outcome. And that's the message that we also want to give to our students and our future students is like, we are here for you. We have been there and we are ready to be with you through all this crazy journey that you are going to have here in Australia and here with us. And as Jess was saying, even after you graduate, you can still have that company of like, we are here, we are your family.
Yeah.
And we love to see you grow.
I also think like the biggest thing also is like networking as well. So it's good to stay in touch with people, you know, even throughout the journeys, like go out and start doing jobs in the fields that you're interested in stuff. If you start building those connections, like things will happen.
Yeah, and here in Australia, it's all about network.
Oh,
And I feel like in
yeah,
the world.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is just so many opportunities, and especially when you land in a country like this, we're honestly, not because I live here, but I think we honestly are probably the luckiest country in the world. Like, you know,
You have so much good
there's
opportunities.
so many opportunities, you know.
You just need to keep trying.
Yeah.
Giving
That's it.
that extra.
Yeah. That's it. And, you know, like, never be afraid to ask for help as well if you need it. That's the biggest thing. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who go, oh no, don't do that. Like, you know, then that you're gonna owe somebody something, this and that. But I'm like, if you're getting knowledge, then you know, you
You don't have
Right.
anything to lose. And that's
don't have anything to lose.
the thing that we say to our students, because we also have like mock interviews, we have resume writing workshops. But if you don't come and ask like, okay, I will show you my resume, can you check it out? Of course, we have the workshops once in a while. But if a student come to us and is like, okay, I'm ready, check my resume, let's do the mock interview, we always have that services available to push them and show them how it will be like, and they can get that confident ready,
Yeah.
and they can get to that end point that they want.
Yep.
And that's what we want.
Yeah. We're all about getting you set for life. Like, it's not just, like I said, not just an institution, study, go.
Get that certificate.
I'm not that kind of person, and that's not the kind of relationship I like to have. I don't like these sterile
Yeah.
relationships. You know, it's obviously you have your professional boundaries, but also you be there as the support. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
you want to be somebody else's inspiration where you can.
100%. And it's just like open up that space for like, you have a little bit of a extra opportunity and you can take it.
Yes.
And having that network that can help you grow in your professional life, but having also like that a little bit of friendship, like confident family,
Yeah.
that you know, like you are in a safe space. So now that you are here with me, Jess, do you have any exciting news, something new coming to Amers that maybe we can reveal?
We've got a few things in the pipeline.
Okay, Jess, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing all the love that you have for Amers and for your students.
Thank you.
And it was lovely to hear like what is Amers all about. And I just like really love it because I feel really connected as well to this little family that we have here.
Thank you. And you're not going anywhere, so we're keeping you forever. But no, thank you for this. So it's nice to, I guess, speak about what you want to think, because sometimes you can be in that environment where like you don't really get to talk about these things with anybody, and now the world can know what we're all about.
Oh, thank you, Jen.
Thank you.